A Winnebago County man is found guilty of 2 counts of aggravated domestic battery after attacking his girlfriend in February of 2023. Stephen C. Pettaway III was arrested on February 6, 2023 after his girlfriend called 911 saying she was afraid he would kill her. The woman suffered a nasal fracture, swelling and bruising to the face and head, and internal bruising after Pettaway beat and strangled her at an Airbnb they were staying in Machesney Park. Following Pettaway's arrest, the Winnebago County State's Attorney's Office uncovered evidence that Pettaway had repeatedly contacted the victim, violating court orders, calling the victim more than 2,000 times. Pettaway is scheduled to be back in court on July 23rd for sentencing and could face up to 7 years in prison.